con nuestra obsesión. Por eso te amo, te amo. Hello. How you doing, guys? Hello, everybody. It is bachata time. Saturday bachata. And that's the song we're going to be working with today. So one more minute before everybody joins in, have a listen to this song. I think you might recognize it, actually. It's a very popular song by Danny J. I love this song. Bailemos despacio, siénteme en tus manos. I know every word. Lush song, indeed. Perfect for body movement. For sure. Guys, thank you so much for those who already donated money. Really appreciate it. Get yourself ready. Get yourself excited. Yes, Desiree. I love that song, actually. Absolutely. All right, it is time for us to have a conversation of what today is going to be all about. So first of all, hello to all of my students who's been coming all of this time. I appreciate you. And I'm sure we have a few new people coming around as well. So hello to you all. And also big thank you to all of the donations that already started. It's really, really sweet of you to do this. And also very smart to do it in the beginning. So you get it out of the way and then you can focus on the dancing. Love that. So now, a couple of things. Desiree absolutely love the song La Mejor Versión de Mí. That's an amazing song. And I promise you, one of these classes, for sure, I will use it because I'm obsessed with that song. Very, very, very good song. So nice shout out. And I'm going to definitely use that as my song. I'm actually going to write a note after this class is finished to remember because there's so much music, you know. All right, what else I wanted to say? Now, I'm not sure if this person is here just yet, and I really hope it is. Jim Davis. Jim Davis, are you here? If you're here, give us a sign. If you're not, well, I will mention you again. But guys, Jim Davis, some of you might actually know Jim. It's his birthday, not today, but I think it was yesterday. So he's still fresh and he usually comes to my live stream videos and I love him so, so much. He's been really supportive in my career. Wherever I would travel in UK, he would always take his car and go to the events, help out the promoters to make sure they set up, and then, of course, join my classes, ask me to dance, always buys me a little drink as well. So guys, Jim Davis' birthday is today. If he's here now, give us a shout so I would give you more shout. And if you're not here yet, I will try and mention your name again a little bit later. But I love you, Jim, and maybe you'll be rewatching this. Happy birthday one more time. And I think, Ortendo, you know Jim. Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do. All right, so what is the plan for today? We have bachata body movement, but it's part 2. That means we're going to go and do something a little bit more exciting than just the necessities. We're going to try and use the song, and we're going to use all the choreography that we're going to do today for a chorus. So whenever the chorus is going to repeat in the song, we're going to straight go for our body movement situation that we've learned. Now, there's few things that are very important to say just before we start. One of them is that you know me by now, and you know that I truly believe that it's very important to learn a lot of the stuff that you can use in a partner work. Because especially in bachata, which sounds slightly different, but especially with bachata, we don't let go of each other. We dance together all the time. So all of the styling or extra bits, you know, it's not like you're going to use them when you're dancing with another partner. So I really like to learn stuff that you can use in a partner work. However, sometimes it's nice to learn something that is not necessarily usable in a partner work, but it gives you a style and it makes your body move in a different way than you're used to. So those are really, really cool things as well, because then when you are dancing with a partner, you can express yourself better. You're more confident with your body, which sometimes we might not be really comfortable with. So I think that is important as well. So today we're going to use the footwork that we're going to use is all the footwork that you can use in a partner work. However, the body movement attached to it, some of it is not necessarily always for the partner work. Some of it will be, the first move will be used on the partner work exactly the same, but some of it is going to be more for your own expression and trying to do different things with your body, so you will get to know your body a little bit better. In the end of the day, I hope you learned something and I hope you have a good time. Basically, that's the idea. So that is my plan. Hi, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. And Mary Lou is here. Love you, Mary Lou. Oh, all of you. Fantastic. And Marisa is donating money. Thank you, Marisa. Appreciate it highly. All right. So enough of me talking. Let's do a little warm up. Okay. Just a little body movement warm up, a little stretch to make sure that we are ready to do the class. So get yourself ready. I'm going to play the song that we're going to be working on today. Really focus on the chorus when you're warming up, because the chorus is going to be the one that we actually building our little choreography to. Guys, make sure that when you warm up and you stretch, you start nice and gentle, okay? Don't go immediately into nice and easy. Let's ease into it. All righty. Okay, guys, get yourself nice and spacious. And we start with our shoulders, rotating them back, nice and easy. Not too crazy. And forward. And back. So this is the chorus, right? And forward. Just forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Side to side. Nice and easy. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bachata rhythm. You more? Good. Kick, side and side. Side and side. Bailemos despacio, devórame los labios. Good. Circle. Tu cuerpo mi oración, marcando con un beso esta obsesión. Other side. Beso te amo, bailame despacio. Good. Bend the knee, one and the other. Keep it going, keep it going. Good, shoulders. Just shake them out. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Little body rock. Keep it going. Just a transitional one. Transition. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. few more. And stretch to the side. And the other side. Good. Stretch up. Keep it going, keep it going. Just a few more things, and then we're going to keep going. Forward. And back. Good. All right, relax. Good. Just a little bit of a stretch and a warm up before we start the class, right? It's always very useful. Hey, South Africa is here. Amazing. I'm glad you like the song. All right, so guys, now we're going to get straight into our class. So the first move that we're going to do, I believe, is probably the most hardest move from all of the routine that we're going to do. So this, I think, is the hardest one. But it is really important because this is the one that we actually use in the partner work all the time. So this is like a walking, traveling body wave while traveling through the basic step. Now, watch it once, and then I'm going to show you the breakdown of the step. So now, if I do it from this direction, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll show you from this direction. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? It's hard to do it and to say the numbers at the same time, but I will do my best. Now, first, we're going to do the basic version of the walking body wave, and then, or body roll, and then I'm going to show you the more cool version with the leg up, with the shoulder rotation, and all of the rest. So now, what is important first is a preparation on 8, okay? If you're going to start on 1, or preparation on 4 if you're going to start on 5. So let's start with the basic step, nice and easy. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you notice how slightly on 7 I angle? And then I tap on 8 like normal, but my body slightly is forward. Just a little bit, like slightly, like a little, kind of, like the Michael Jackson in his video where he seems like he's elevating. So just a little bit of that, okay? Because now from here, we're going to have to roll back. So that's why we want to prepare a little bit inwards so that we could roll backwards, right? Because if we just stand like this and then we roll, we kind of don't have the effect. So we slightly go inwards. And now my body from the soft knee is going to go up. So I have soft knee, and then I'm going to go up. My weight is going to be on my left foot, and my right foot is going to step back. I collect, my knees are bent. Again, I push from the left leg, and the right leg is going to step back. Yes? So basically, the step itself is from down, up, right? There's a soft knee, and then there's an upwards motion. So when I'm here, I actually go up on my left foot, but I take the step on my right. Then when I'm down, I'm going to go again up on the left foot, and I take my step on my right foot. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of, maybe? One more time, slowly, starting with the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, prepare. Now, go up on your left foot, step back on your right foot. Right foot, collect left. Right foot, collect left. Again, 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, prepare, and right, left, right, left. Yes? So when I take my step on my right foot, I am up. When I collect my left leg, I'm down. Up when I extend my right leg, collect down when I have my left leg. And guys, it's supposed to be like continuous, right? 1 and 2. right? We have this preparation here. We roll back and roll back. With every extension, roll back and roll back. One more time, one more time. But guys, by the end of this, we need to tap because we're gonna have to try to go to the other side as well. So as soon as watch, we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, I tap. And now I'm gonna have to twist my body to continue to the other side. Good luck. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Prepare and go. Up, down, up, change direction, up, down, up, basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get ready. Here we go. Up and up, change direction, up, down, up, basic. 1, 2, 3, last time. 5, 6, collect and go. Up, down, up, and up, down, up, and basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is the time when you talk to me. How are you feeling? Is it happening? Give me a sign. If you're okay with it, just give me a little thumbs up. And if you're really bad, tell me why so I could help and fix it, okay? But please talk to me because this is kind of like, as I say, it's a little bit complex move and I need to know how you're doing. Okay, things are happening. Oksana is good. Atendro is good. All right, few more people. I need the sign from you guys. Now, the other thing that I can give you as a piece of advice, my arms for now, just for now, when I do this movement, they are here by my side. By my side. Yes? If I put them here, they kind of like, I become like a worm. The worm, is that the right pronunciation? Worm? So try to not be the worm, yes? Try to keep your arms by your side. And if you notice as well, they're not open, right? They're by my side so that I could accentuate my body. So when I do this movement, my arms are just there. Tudum, tata, itudum, tata, itudum, tata, ti. Yes? Keep it moving. Like a duck. Waddling like a duck. So Sal, if you are waddling like a duck, try to do less. So then try to do less of movement and focus on actual step. Up, down, up, down. If you focus on that step, Sal, up and down, it's kind of really matching the movement as well if you get that up and down situation. So once you get that up and down, all you need to do is relax that body and it will kind of go into its natural shape. So try not to go too crazy in the beginning if you feel a little bit like a duck. That is my best advice for you, Sal. Can you teach the transition? Sure. Transition between the one side and another is super duper quick. Yes? So when I do my first one, 1, 2, 3 on 4 and 4 to transition, all I need to do is change my direction. So my weight is now on my left foot and I'm going to go on 5 on my right foot. So what I do, I pivot slightly on my left foot before that step, and then I immediately go into my footwork. So if I show you from here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm already tapping, and look, I'm changing my direction just before I take that step. Just make sure when you're changing direction, the knees are still soft, and if the knees are soft, you can start coming up and down again because you need that first motion upwards, right? So as soon as you go, tum papa rikita e, tum papa rikita. That's the idea. So hopefully that's helpful for you, Oksana. So let's do that one more time, and then I'm going to show you a more fancy version. Now, what is fancy version? Fancy version is for people who've been doing bachata for a longer time and they want a little bit more excitement. So that's going to be the version for you guys. But if you're struggling with this version, Don't worry about the advanced version. The step is going to be the same. It's just going to be an extra styling on it. So first, focus on getting the step. You know, there's no shame. Nobody can see you, not even I. So please stick with the basic version first and then do the advanced, okay? But let's do it one more time first. One more time. 5, 6, basic step. E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Prepare. 1, 2, 3, and change. 5, 6, basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and change. 5, 6, 7, and basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. All right. So hopefully that's working out more or less like you would like it to. A little bit better. And now I'm going to show you a different version. As I say, don't panic if you can't get it. You still have this version first. So now, what I like to do, I like to raise my leg instead of tapping my leg. So the leg that is supposed to tap, I'm going to raise it up. And instead of using my both shoulders to roll, I'm actually going to be using one of them to roll. So it will look almost the same as a normal roll, but it will look a little bit more angled rather than straightforward. So watch what I mean. I'll show you from here. If I'm going basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to be preparing with my leg up. And now, if I'm stepping on my left foot first, then it's my right shoulder that's going to be angling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I bring the leg up again, and now is the opposite shoulder. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can you see the difference? So instead of going straight and straight, I'm going to be going shoulder and shoulder, shoulder and shoulder. So even if you're not doing the leg up, you can still try and do the shoulder angle. So it's the same movement. You're still going up and down in a body movement situation, but you're using one shoulder and then another to exaggerate a particular side rather than continuing in a straight line. Would you like to try? Give it a go, see what happens. All right, so we start with our basic, and now, if you want, prepare with the leg up. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, we go up. Yes? So now, still we're going to have to come up, and I'm taking a step to the side, but now I'm preparing with my right shoulder. Right shoulder, right shoulder. Now my right leg is up, it's going to go that direction, but my left shoulder is leading. Left shoulder, right shoulder, right, left, left and right, right and left, left and right, right and stop. Well, you wanted Orthendro an exercise. If this is not an exercise, I don't know. Leg up, shoulder, body movement, everything in one step. Oh, and Sal gave me some money. Thank you, Sal, for your donation, darling. Thank you very much. All right, one more time, through the basic. And guys, remember, if something is not happening, try to give me a little comment so I could try and help you out. So if you think that something's going wrong, just let me know what's going wrong. I'm going to work on it, okay? So one more time. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Leg up. 1, 2, 3, leg up. 5, 6, 7, leg up. 1, 2, 3, leg up. 5, 6, basic. And 1, 2, 3, get ready. Here we go. Leg up. And right shoulder, then left shoulder, and right shoulder, and left shoulder. Basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yay or nay? I have 2 people that are okay. Olga is good. Maria is good. Fantastic. Now, guys, we're going to try and do it with the music. But before we do, Oh, good. Fendo got it as well. Great. So before we do with the music, one little extra thing. This is only if you want to. You don't have to, but it's going to be some styling with the hands. This styling is universal. Guys do it, ladies do it, and it's all about how you're going to do it. Will be more feminine or more masculine. Okay. So the arms, when I'm going to be doing my body wave, again, this is just optional. You don't have to do it. I'm just giving as much as information as I can for you to try different things. But my arms are going to be going from up down, from up down. Yes. Now, as I say, depending on how you're going to do it, is how it's going to look, right? If you're going to go, it's going to look slightly thirsty. Look at this. So, try to think about what you want to portray. But the idea is a little touch through the body when you are turning. You can make it more funky, you can make it more cool, you can make it sexy, whatever. Guys tend to not even touch, guys tend to just point to the direction where the body is going. So you can try and mix it up and see what happens. But basically, it's supposed to match the body movement. So when you are here, the leg goes up, you're ready to do the shoulder, and you're coming up, that's when it starts. Up with your palms. Up with your palms. And then when you're doing the body movement, it goes down and down in a slow motion. Again, when you're going up, that's when your arms start coming up, palms towards your face, and then you rotate them down into the body. And rotate, and rotate. So basically, palms coming up and then down, palms coming up and then down. If you'd like, this is not a styling class, this is just an extra if you'd like to try it. When you use the shoulder, Desiree, the stomach will roll naturally. Just don't think that you need to have a lot of this. Because your leg is up and your knees going down and up, yes, no matter what, you have to have the down and up. And if you have the down and up and you do the shoulder, this will rotate a little bit anyway. Because look, if I'm rotating my shoulder, the body is moving a little bit anyway because you're opening your chest. And then you have the soft knee. So all you need to do is relax into it to just exaggerate it and it will move. But it feels different because it's only half of your body doing the movement, which before it was both. So it is slightly different in the technicality part, right? So it's not going to be the same here feeling as you will when you have one side. Yes, it's going to be more movement just on one side. As long as you get the up and down feel, and you are really exaggerating that shoulder, your body will move enough. Don't worry about it. My humble opinion. Okay, so one more time, practice before the song. And if you want, you can practice the arms. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, basics. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, I'm going to play our song. We're just going to practice this. So we're going to practice whenever in the song. And I'm going to do a couple of times with these and a couple of times with these, just for you to see the difference and practice if you'd like to. Get yourself ready. This is the time that we try and do this with the music. It always feels better with music. Ready? On the spot. Basic step. Here we go. 1. Keep it going, keep it going. Ready? This time. Shoulder. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Arms. Basic. Ready? One basic, and here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, baby. Llévate a donde nadie puede hacer. Bailar esta canción bajo la luna, más dibujando mis latidos. Ready? Sin confesión. Let's go. Bailemos despacio. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. Devórame los labios. Sigue tu cuerpo una oración, marcando con un beso esta obsesión. Por eso te amo, bailame despacio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Here we go. Arms. Te buscaré rincones donde solo de ti. De tu cintura, más dibujando mis latidos. Háblame sin confesión. Let's go. Bailemos despacio. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. Devórame los labios. Desliza tu cuerpo una oración. How are you feeling? I'm warm. Ooh la la. How are we feeling? Yes, we don't want to look creepy, of course, but you know, the only way you know how you're going to look or whether you can do something or not is if you practice. And the best way to practice is on your own when nobody can see you. and this is the situation. So I say you try and practice it, and then you decide later whether you're going to do it on the dance floor or not. But if nobody can see you, I say it's the perfect time to practice. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, soft knees are super important, Desiree. For sure. Okay, so guys, we're going to continue with the step number 2. So as I said, this is the most complicated part of the body movement today. So the step number 2 is very easy. The footwork itself is going to be side and side and side and side and. We have done this step a million times before. Pamela, don't think about looking like me, yes? Looking like me, I danced since I was 4 years old. You have to do things in your own tempo. As long as you're comfortable and you like what you see in the mirror when you look at yourself, that's all we want, yes? And then with time, you're going to look better and better, but you're going to look like you, yes? So now, the step itself is super duper easy. Step together, step together, step together, step together. But instead of step together, the little tap is just going to be slightly behind rather than next to our foot, right? Super duper easy. This is like a club step, I tend to say. Like anybody in the club will be doing the same thing, right? So now just cross behind, step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. Okay? Let's try it slowly. On the left. 5, 6, 7, and step behind, 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 step, and stop. Now, what you might notice that when you do a little cross behind, naturally your shoulder slightly opens as well. We're going to try to use that situation to actually do the body movement with the shoulders to match the step. Okay? So watch what's going to happen. I'm going to do my basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My shoulder, right shoulder, is going to start slightly backwards. And then when I go to the side, and then I cross, I'm going to flick the shoulder, flick the shoulder, flick the shoulder, flick the shoulder. I'm going to try and fight that connection, right? So watch that again from this direction. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I prepare slightly in the opposite direction. So now I'm going to use only my shoulders to do this, right? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? So if I'm here, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the shoulders move only on the taps, right? So let's try with the basic. We're going to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prepare your shoulders slightly backwards. And now you step to the side, exchange the shoulder. Step to the side, exchange the shoulder. Step to the side, exchange the shoulder. Step to the side, exchange and stop. That's it for now. One more time. Oh, my Russian friend is here. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. All right, one more time. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Prepare the right shoulder back. So now I step to the side, left shoulder back. Step to the side, right shoulder back. Left shoulder, right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of, sort of, maybe. One more time. 5, 6, 7. We go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare. Right shoulder back and go. Side exchange. Side exchange. Side exchange. Basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the most important thing here is trying to resist moving your whole body together. So your core is keeping you tight. Your feet are going one way while the shoulders are going to go the opposite way. So it's going to constantly fight and squeeze you. Yes? One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. How are you feeling? Give me a little thumbs up if you're good and you're ready to move on. The next step is even easier than this one. I think the step is easy. It's just the transition in the shoulders. So it wouldn't look like you're just moving one body, right? Is that it would look like you have control over your shoulders. Does that make sense? So you have tum, pa, da, 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 tum, pa. You have separation, which means you're in control on different kinds of isolations while doing different things, which is super duper cool. So now we're going to do another step if you're okay. Because if you're not, you better tell me now. Once we move on, this is it. So now the next step is super, super deep, but easy. Is literally taps. 3 taps. One is going to be kind of a little bit in front. The other one is going to be kind of a little bit angled. And the other one is going to be to the side. And on the 4th one, we change the leg. Then again, we're going to slightly have like a forward tap. Then we're going to have a little kind of like an angle tap. And then a little side tap before we change the leg. Okay, but it's going to be pretty quick. And when we do that transition in the step, make sure that you actually tap, 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 change, tap, 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 change, right? It's quite quick. And literally we are tapping on kind of like a big toe, right? So let's try. We have our legs together. We start with our left leg. And remember, we're tapping first in front, not quite in front, slightly angled, but still in front. So we have 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, change. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, change. And that tap change, that constantly 3 taps, it kind of is opening your body with each tap. So we're not keeping our body here and then just opening the leg. We let the body follow the leg. Let the body follow the leg. Okay? 3 taps and change. Here we go. 5, 6, 7 on the left. 1, 2, 3 and change. 5, 6, 7 and change. 1, 2, 3 and change. 5, 6, 7 and change. 1, 2, 3 and change. 5, 6, 7 and change. So now that's the step itself, but we need the body movement, right? So the way we're going to move a body on this kind of move is the hip situation. Yes, we did first the shoulders with the step number 1. Now we're going to do the hip motion. How do we do the hip motion? Every time I tap, my hip is going to go up and down, up and down. Now, how do we do the up and down? Oh, let me try and break this down, yes? So whenever I do an up motion, my leg kind of straightens a little bit. First is bent, and then with my first tap, it straightens. Goes down, straightens. Goes down, straightens. And then change. Straighten, 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 and change. So every time I do this step, I start with my soft knees, and then with every step, look, straight, straight, straight with each tap. Straight, 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 and. So then you have a little swing of the hip. Little swing of the hip. Now, super important to also remember to actually do on the big toe. So if you have a big toe, this is going to be easier. If you have all of the toes, it becomes a bit harder. So we want literally the foot to tap only on the big toe. And when you do it on the big toe, that's when you push from to do your little straightening of the leg and releasing the hip upwards with each tap. So let's try. 5, 6, 7, we tap. Up, 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 and change. Up, 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 and change. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This should feel so natural to do the hips, huh? My bachateros. I hope you're doing okay. So now let's try and combine our 2 steps together. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to do with the tap. So 2 immediately together, one after another, okay? So we start with the basic step. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now prepare the shoulder and step, and step, and step, and again, and step, and step, and step, and 3 taps, and 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, basic step. 1, 2, and 3, and 5, 6, 7. Who would like to do this one more time? Because if you're doing great, then we can actually just move along. We can then combine all the 3 steps together, the body movement backwards, then we can do the footworks that we did with the shoulder, then with the hip, and then we can try with music, if you're okay. And then after the song, we only have one more little cool thing to do, and you're set, and you're good, and that will be it. But let me know whether you're okay, or would you like to do that again? Olga. Yes, the flick of the leg that you are talking about the tap, I do a little bit naturally. You don't have to do it. That's not a rule. I think for me, that's a habit that I'm used to doing as a styling. You don't have to do the flick, but I think when I move my foot from one place to another, because I do the hip, it looks like a flick, but it's not actually a flick. It literally is just moving the leg from one position to another. Make sense? And when you move that leg from one position to another, but you end up adding a hip, When it's fast, it looks like the leg is flicking. But I'm literally just making sure I'm actually moving the leg when I do my hip. So if you lift it and you position it somewhere, it will look like a flick because of the hip motion. I hope that explains it, Olga. Alexander, thank you so much. Appreciate the fan moment. Really appreciate it. Now get into the class. We're working really hard here. All right, all good here, all good. Yes, the shoulder bit is tricky, I agree, because you have to have self-control. Naturally, we want to do the shoulders every time we take a step. And the shoulders here, you hold them for a little bit longer. So it's naturally you want to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's the hard part. You have to hold it. Step and only then. Step and only then. Step and only then. If you resist and you have a little bit of tension in your upper body, it will feel a little bit better. And also remember, if you prepare, you're more likely to do okay. If you don't prepare, you may or may not do okay. So always think about the preparation is whether 4 or 8. Usually the pauses that we use in bachata, we use them to prepare if something fancy is about to happen. So it's the same as when we did our body wave backwards, we prepare on 8 or 4 before we go. Same for the shoulder. If you're doing your shoulder, you prepare the opposite way before you start executing the movement. If you have that preparation, it's more likely to go smooth into an actual step. So that is my advice for you, Andres. Who else? Who else? So Sal, when you take a step to the side, so you have here preparation. Side on the left foot, and then when you tap with your right foot behind, that's when your left shoulder goes back. You take a step to the side, and when your left foot taps behind, right shoulder goes back. So yes, it's the opposite leg to the shoulder. If it's your left leg that is tapping behind, it's your right shoulder that goes back. If it's your right leg that is tapping behind, it's the left shoulder that goes back. Wow, the conversations we have. Oh, Alexander, you're not a dancer. Oh, well, it's never too late to start. But I'm glad you're here. If you're enjoying watching this, I'm super duper happy. Thank you for being here. Even if you're not a dancer, I hope you get inspired. All right, guys. So now from the top, the whole thing. We're going to start with the basic. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Body movement. Now prepare. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, immediately prepare your shoulder. We have no more basics anymore. And we do our step number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Immediately, no more basics. 3 taps. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and stop. Yes? One more time, and then we're going to try with, you know what, let's try with music immediately. Because we're running out of time. Let's try with the song. Let's go. So we have no more basics in between the moves, and we have 4 of each kind, okay? I'll do it with you. Starting with the basics. And 1. Ready? Here we go. Body. Footwork. Basic. Does that make sense? Keep the basic going until the next chorus. Quisiera poder verte en el tiempo. ¿Cuál es mi último secreto? Oh, baby. Llévate donde nadie pueda hacer bailar esta canción. Bajo la luna. Ready? Dibujando mis latidos. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. Again. Side footwork. Tap. Escribir tu cuerpo una oración, marcando con un beso esta obsesión. Besitos te amo, bailame despacio. How are you feeling? So guys, don't worry, we're gonna have a chance to do it again, but I really wanna show you just one more part to finish up that chorus because we might run out of time, and then we can practice more with the music. So just combining everything together. Yes, so now it's all about combining it. So just remembering after you finish this, prepare to keep doing this. If you prepare, remember, if you prepare, you'll be fine. Let's say you didn't prepare and you got confused with the shoulders. Don't worry, at least do your footwork and just do the shoulders wherever they naturally go for you rather than doing the opposite direction. Does that make sense? But don't panic because the footwork is the #1 priority. So then you go boom, da da, move to the direction where it feels comfortable, and then give me a little bit more on the hip action, and that is fine. But of course, as I say, to do the way we did it together, make sure you immediately prepare that shoulder and resist to do it on the step. Resist, and only on the tap, we exchanging those shoulders. Okay? But now, final destination. Yes, okay. So final destination. This is gonna be super duper easy, but this is just to finish off, okay? You know how we did our warm-up with this isolation in the torso? So the torso now, I'm gonna want you to do it to the side, and when you do to the side, I want you to take a step to the side. Okay? Now watch my arms, they're not here again, so not to look like this, I'm bringing them up, and they're gonna stay by my side. Then there's gonna be another torso situation to the other side, and then when I'm gonna bring my legs together, I'm gonna do a little body roll, and now the body roll is gonna slightly go down, and then I'm gonna open my knees, bring them back to reverse the body roll. So watch from this position, I do my body roll, and then look, I open the knees, and only then I reverse. I'll show you from here. I do my body roll, and then I open my knees to reverse it, okay? Now, do you have to open your knees to reverse it? No, it's an extra thing that is super duper cool. That's all it is, yes? Usually you could do this and just reverse it, that's fine. But what we want is to do, yes? Just a little bit of extra something different. So now, guys, we're gonna start with the body movement. The body movement starts to the left, right? So take a step to the left and isolate your torso. 1, isolate to the other side. 2, now body roll, legs together. Going down, then knees, bring it back, and as soon as you're back, you're gonna take 1 step, bring it back, and into the basic. The last little step is because the music is gonna be changing rhythm. So that step is for us to come back into the rhythm and keep on dancing. Okay? So one more time. 5, 6, 7 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 step. Come back, basic step. One more time. 5, 6, 7 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. One more step. And into the basic step. Now, for those who wondering numbers, don't wonder numbers. This particular movement, we match the music. So the music is going to go kaboom, kaboom. But of course, then the J music sounds better than what I just did. So basically, you are supposed to match that movement with the sound of the music, which I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, so guys, this is the part that we're going to match with the music. Con un beso esta obsesión, por eso te amo, bailame despacio. Con un beso esta obsesión, por eso te amo, 1, 2, bailame despacio. Stop. And 1. So all you need to do is wait it out. As soon as you finish, taka, taka, ta, e, taka, taka, ta, e, slow, slow, boom, here, wait it out. You're going to have time, wait, change of the rhythm, and you're coming back into your basic step. Okay, so now, your thunder is laughing. You're going to be fine. Everybody's going to be okay. So I think. Let's try without the music 2 times. We're going to do it 1 slow, 1 a little bit faster, like it's going to be with the music. And then we can actually try with the music. And hopefully you'll hear this bit once the music kicks in. Okay, let's try. So starting with the basic, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. Body and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6. Prepare the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapping time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6. Isolation and open, open, body roll, knees, come back, stop, bring it back, basic 2, 3, and 4. One last time, a little bit faster. If you have any final questions, guys, leave me a comment. We'll sort you out. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get ready, body time. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6. Shoulder and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapping time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Come back. Basic 2, 3, and 4. And that's it. And that is what you've learned today. All right, guys. Shall we try with music? Get yourself ready. Our final destination. Now, just focus on the movement itself. You're going to be just fine. Worst comes to worst, when you're practicing on your own, you can always put basics in between and you can practice these steps separately. Yes, you don't have to push so hard like I'm pushing you today. I just want to make sure that you keep on pushing. But then when you're practicing on your own, you can separate those moves, put the basics in between, really try and get more comfortable with them, and then decide how you want to put them together. This is just my way, many ways of million ways to do it. Yes? All right, let's do this. Let's do this, our song. Every chorus, guys, every single chorus. Here we go. Ready? Suficiente para Let's go.
Bailemos despacio. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. Devórame los labios. Escribir en tu cuerpo una oración, marcando con un beso nuestra obsesión. Por eso te amo, bailame despacio.
And bass.
Quisiera poder verte.
That again. Make sure you keep breathing.
¿Cuál es mi último secreto? Oh, baby.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Llévate a donde nadie pueda hacer bailar esta canción. Bajo la luna, vas dibujando mis labios. Ámame sin
Here we
confesión.
go, from the top.
Bailemos despacio. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. Devórame los labios. Escribir en tu cuerpo una oración, marcando con un beso nuestra obsesión. Por eso te amo, bailame despacio.
Basic. Not yet, not yet. We're waiting for the chorus.
Te buscaré rincones donde sobren de ti.
It's coming.
En tu cintura vas dibujando mis
Ready?
latidos. Ámame sin
Here we go. Press and body.
Bailemos despacio. Siénteme en tus manos. Bailemos despacio. Devórame los labios. Escribir en tu cuerpo una oración, marcando con un beso esta obsesión. Por eso te amo, bailame despacio.
And that's it. Well done, guys. Well done. My survivors. Well done. Well done. Well done. How are we feeling? Woo, a little bit warm here. Myself. Somebody's saying I'm plastic. Thank you. Plastic doll I am. It's yes. Mimi, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I try, every single, because we've been doing this live workshops for a very long time. So I want to make sure that every single time when you come to my live classes, you get something different. Because as you know, in my channel, there's short videos that I do that break down all of these moves. So for example, if you really feel like you're struggling with body rolls, I have videos for body rolls. 10 minutes that explain exactly how to do it. If you're struggling with body waves, I just released a new video, literally came out today, for body waves. So there's so much material there that you can go and actually find and learn the technique even better. So when I do my live streams, I really want to make sure I give you something that you can't find in my channel, a little bit more sequence based, a little bit more intricate stuff, to just a little bit more exciting. Because in general, the little techniques specializing in separate moves, I have them on my channel and they're free. You can go, you can watch, you don't need to buy anything. And literally the only thing that you can do for me is contribute a little bit with donation, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'm here for you no matter what. But Mary Lou and Barry, thank you so much for your donations. Really appreciate it. It's the only thing I ask. I do all the things that I do. And if you have something to donate, it helps me out big time. And if you don't, that's why I'm doing these live videos for free, is because I know a lot of people struggling these days with all of the corona and they cannot afford classes. So I really appreciate it. And Benjamin, thank you as well for your donation. Yes, and Mimi, I am trying to get the 10,000 subscribers, Mama Mia. I get some more privileges with the 10,000 subscribers, and I can do so many things. And I'm like 7,000 and something, and it's like going slowly, but it's going forward. It's going forward. So I'm trying to now. You're gonna see a little bit of a change in my channel. I'm gonna actually do the videos a little bit more professional. I'm going to have extra editing. So hopefully that will help as well. And maybe you will enjoy my videos a little bit more as well, because they'll be better quality. And hopefully we'll draw more people in as well, so we can grow our society of dance, which is the whole point, And thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And most importantly, I hope you've learned something. Yes, even if it's the step is not new, which I try to do, like at least to have the steps that are easier. So when you do body movement, if the footwork is complicated, it's too many things to think about. I don't like that. So I like, if you learning body movement, I like to learn it on really basic steps, so you can actually focus on body movement. And then once you learn that body movement, you can do it on more complicated steps. That's not an issue. You can always make it more complicated. But I think that's a good way to go. Oh, my pleasure, Olga. Thank you. And guys, so now what are we doing quickly before I let you go? What are we doing next week? I have decided to take a little bit of a break from actual salsa and bachata. And what we're going to focus on in general is balance. So next Saturday, 7 p.m., as always, we're going to be playing random music, but we're going to be working on balance. There's going to be balance exercises, balance turns. There's going to be all kinds of things for your posture, for your neck alignment, all kinds of things. None of the things we've done before. This is going to be an elevated version to actually push you towards your ultimate best. And I will do that because I think balance is something that we all struggle with, whether it's salsa spins, whether it's bachata body movement while traveling. There's so many things that require balance and posture and neck movement. And I think that's something that we really struggle with. So I decided to dedicate the whole class just for that, to show you the exercise, to exercise with you, to work on your balance. So then when you actually do other classes, that's one thing to worry about, least, no more. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. I don't want you to worry about your balance when you're learning new stuff. So I decided next week, we working on our core, neck, and that is all involved with the balance. So hopefully that is something of an interest for you. I most certainly sure that all of us, even I, still try and work on my balance, because the more complicated moves become, the harder it is to balance. So this is it. And also we all have different body types. And I think it's really important for different body types to know certain tips. It's going to be different if you're bigger. It's going to be different if you are slimmer. It's going to be different if you're shorter or you're taller. We all going to have to work with balance a little bit different. And I'm going to give those tips according to your body type as well, because that's something we don't talk about. We just kind of give basic, generic, things. But actually the reality is, depending on what body you have to have different tricks up your sleeve to adapt to the body that you have. So that's also something that I will share. Oh, I'm glad, guys, you're happy with that. Oh, Pamela, I'm glad you enjoyed that. And guys, I don't know where Jim is. I hope Jim is going to watch this afterwards. He didn't say anything to me yet, but it's Jim's birthday. Jim Davis, I love you. I know you watch every single video. So when you watch this, I hope you're going to see this and you're going to see my love. Love you so much. Happy birthday, Jim. And thank you, everybody, for coming. Now, tomorrow, of course, we have Lady Styling, and it's choreography week. So make sure you turn up 5:30 bachata and then 6:45 for salsa choreography. Ladies, exciting times. I picked awesome songs. Turn up. We're going to have some fun. And of course, you're going to be able to win a prize, a free private class with me. So if you'd like a free private class with me, turn up to the Lady Styling tomorrow, and we're going to work on that. And that's it. Yeah, or then message him. Say Rasa sending the love. Whether you're there or not, she loves you. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, and now I'm saying goodbye. Thank you so much again for all of your donations, and I will see you ladies tomorrow and the rest of you next week. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love your way. Have a good Saturday. I'm going to go have some wine. Bye.